Hi everybody, welcome to Dandelion Cottage and Paper Crafting Saturday. I'm Leslie Watkins. So I hope you're well today. We've got a late winter storm going on and it is blowing like crazy. It's near whiteout conditions right now. As I look out my window, it just looks like a snow going sideways kind of scene. So I'm happy to be warm and cozy in the house here today. I hope that you're cozy and warm. Let me know where you're from. I am going to start off with a lot of die cutting. So I've got my stamp and cut and emboss machine here, and this is the big machine. Those of you who have been following know that the mini machine is currently on sale, so that's kind of a good deal if you were thinking about getting that little one. So I'm going to just find some papers. I'm going to make a little selection here. This is So Saffron. And Old Olive. And I think I want to get some darker. Let's see what we've got. Okay, so I've got a scrap of Bumblebee here, a couple of scraps of Bumblebee. I think that'll do it. And the dies that I'm using are from a few different sets. So let's see. I've got the Honeybee Home stamp set with the dies. And I'm going to be using these floral dies and this grassy one. I'm just going to pop these in. And let's see. I think this one, I may try these in a couple of different colors. So I'm going to run those through. So there's my beautiful grass. And I think you can see that these are really just lovely. They're so delicate. Pop out those spaces. Now look at that. Isn't that pretty? Here, you can probably see it better against the card there. So pretty. All right, and then I have this one. I'm going to poke that out. Another super delicate one. And I'm going to go ahead, because I'm not sure which of these I'm going to use. I'm just going to add a couple extras. Let me see if I can squeeze. I always like to see if I can squeeze an extra shape out, and that's going to work just fine. There we go. This is one of the older piercing tools that is now retired, but I just love this tool. It's probably my favorite tool. I hope that someday it comes back. All right, so that I think is enough with the floral imagery. I'm just going to put my things back on the card here. And now I have a new die set. So this one is called Sports Event, and it has all these different ticket shapes. So I wanted to get this big one. Right on here. And actually, I think since I'm going to go through with the So Saffron this time, I will do a couple of these also. Just because I like to have a selection of die cuts in my box that I can just grab and use as I'm working on any given project. Okay, so that made this nice big ticket shape. The internet has been going in and out a little bit today, so if for some reason I stop broadcasting, it's probably because of the storm that's going on here in northwest Connecticut. There we go. Simple as that. Also in these dies, there's this other ticket shape, and I think I'm going to go ahead and punch that out as well. And in fact, it has this really cute starry cutout that I'm going to use with it. Get that lined up. And I think that's going to be all the die cutting for today. So let's see what we've got here. All these little stars are very cute. They might be fun for a later project, but look at that. That's very pretty. So there's my little ticket shape with the star cutouts on it. And I think we're ready to begin. So let me just do a little cleaning up here. Hang on to those little stars. Oh, hello everybody. I see Kit and Becky and Vicky, Kelly, Patricia, and Jane from Missouri. Hi, Jane. Sandra. Very nice. I'm so glad to see you all here today. Oh, look. That's why I always put the number of the dies in any given set, so I can always count to make sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 that I have everything put away. I'm so afraid that that I'm going to accidentally knock one of them into my trash can, which is not far from here. So I want to keep those little stars. I'm just going to clean up the rest of my surface here. Okay, so now this is the idea. So what I have here is a note card base. So this is the note card size, which is slightly smaller than the standard size. Let me see if I have here's a standard size card. So you can see it's just a little bit smaller than that. And I've got my big ticket shape here and my smaller ticket shape. And what I'd like to do is I want to make a little pocket that will hold one of these raffle tickets safe and sound. So for those of you who don't know, I have a Honeybee Workshop coming up, and the registration just opened yesterday. And if you get the Deluxe Box, which has all sorts of tools and supplies and surprises in it, one of the things that's going to be in the box is a raffle ticket. And so what I wanted to do was I wanted to be careful to put the ticket in a place where people wouldn't misplace it or overlook it. So the idea with these two-sided tickets is that they both have the same number on them. So one of them I keep because I'm going to use that number to call out for the prizes. There's going to be 3 different prizes. And whoever has the other half of that ticket is going to let me know that they won. So this is the basic plan here. And then because I wanted the card to tie into the suite or the collection that I'm using for the, it's just caught my eye here. I think I want to do that, but make that bigger. That I'm using for the workshop. So I wanted everything to tie in together. So that's why I'm using the Honeybee, what are they called? Let me see. Let me make sure I'm giving you the right information. The Honeybee Bloom dies and the Honeybee Home stamp set. And you can get that as a bundle. So this piece is just a little bit too short. I'm going to go get another piece and cut that out. Okay, so this is crushed curry, which is very close to bumblebee. I think you can see there's only the slightest difference. So the crushed curry has more of that curry yellow or turmeric color, and the bumblebee is just a little more gray. I'll get out my trimmer and cut this down. So let's measure. I want this to be about 4.5. Okay, that looks nice. So I'm going to start by just assembling my base, and then I'll decorate. These note cards are so nice. They come pre-cut and pre-scored, and they're in a pack of 20? Yeah, 20. So it comes packaged something like that. And they make card making so easy. So if you're just getting started with card making and you may not have all the tools right now, the pack of note cards with matching envelopes may be the way to go for you. And it's just a really nice size. It's something that's perfect for gift giving. Not too big, not too small. All right, so I'm going to mount my ticket shape right on there. What's really fun about this sports event die set is that there are actually some tickets that have perforated connections. So I think you can see here that you can put a message on one side and actually have a little ticket that can be pulled away on the other side. So that might be handy for some event that you're holding. And then of course these little tiny tickets are so cute. And then a pennant with number 1 and some other shapes here. All right, so that's looking pretty good. Got a good burnishing. So there's my base. And then what I want to do is just put a tiny bit of glue on the edges here. So I'm just going to dot. Or maybe I should put a little bit along the bottom too, so it doesn't fall out the bottom. There we go. And actually, I think I'll raise this up a bit, put this in the middle, and that'll give me a little more room to decorate underneath it. Okay, so that's going to go in there like that. And now I've got all these beautiful little goodies. Okay, I kind of like that. Let's try this one. Yeah, no, I think this shows up better. All right, so I'm going to begin with my leaves. I'm just going to grab those with my tweezer to get a good hold on them. All right, I'm going to put this down so I can see better. I really need a new pair of glasses. These glasses that I'm wearing today are old and they're getting kind of scratched up. It's time for a new pair. Oh, I was going to put a stamp on here. Okay, I'm going to raise this up. How am I going to do this? Let me think. Okay, I'll do it as a little tag. Just going to hold that in place for a second. You know what's so nice is that I see that many of you are tuning in regularly to watch my videos, and you're from all over the country, which is fantastic, and even all over the world, because we've got some international people here as well. But what I love is that over the time that I've been posting these videos, I see that you've become friends with one another, and that is so awesome. I mean, that's really what this is all about. You know, a lot of us love doing all this creative work, but being able to share these videos and share these designs also fosters these wonderful relationships. And so that makes me really happy. And actually, you know what I want to do is I know who you are. You people that have been tuning in regularly. I want to have a special event. Maybe we'll have a Zoom, a live Zoom where we can see each other. I'm going to have to, let me just put a scrap in there because I don't want any glue to get on the ticket. So I'm just going to put this in here for a minute while I place this. So I think it would be really fun to get together in a Zoom and maybe have some challenges or projects, maybe some prizes, and we could do it on a weekend night, so it could be more of a party. So what do you think? Would you all like to do something like that? I think it would be a lot of fun. I'm actually loving Zooming with people. I won't even use my phone anymore. I just Zoom. So what do you think? Would you all like to do that? Oh, this is really cute. I really like the stars peeking out behind. Okay, I think I want to give that a nice burnishing. And the ticket, and I'll put this so that the number shows at the top. And I think it's missing one more thing, so hold on just a moment. I'm going to get out my bumblebee charms or trinkets, and I'm going to need my glue dot. Get one of these guys on here, like so. All right. So now the stamping that I wanted to do was this, Just for You, from the Ranunculus Romance set. And let's see, I think I should do that in the old olive. Let me see if I've got that handy. love this Ranunculus Romance set. It's just so handy for so many different things. Okay. I better test this to make sure it's stamping well because, oh, that's fine, because the fireplace just dries out these things so much. There we go. All right, so that's my special raffle ticket card for today. I think that's pretty cute. And I'm actually really loving these sports event dies. They're going to be very handy for doing more of these in the future. And yeah, that's pretty cute. Oops, too close, sorry. There you go. So there's a close-up look of the card. So I hope you like that. What do you think? And I know that there's a couple of people on here right now who have ordered the deluxe box. So you're going to be getting one of these. Oh, I have a question here. Beverly Albert says, what stamp set is this? The stamp set. So this is what I used. I used the Honeybee Home with the Honeybee Blooms bundle. I used the sports event dies, and then for the, what the heck? How do these things disappear? Here it is underneath. And then I used the Just For You Ranunculus Romance. I will post all of the things that I used today will be posted below after I do the video, and I will also repost the information about joining the workshop because the Honeybee Workshop registration opened yesterday. It's only going to be opened for about 15 or 16 more days, and among the options that you have for signing up for the workshops is the chance to get one of the deluxe boxes that has a lot of goodies in it. And those are in limited supply. And actually, yesterday I was kind of blown away by the response. So I only have a few left. So if that's something that you think you might want to have, you're going to have to act fast. And just click on the link below as soon as I get it up there, and it will bring you to the page that explains everything to you. So thank you so much. I guess I better check, see if there's any more questions. The dies. Okay, yeah. So they're cool. They are sports event, and they are in the JJ Mini. So they're available right now. And something that you could possibly overlook pretty easily, but they're actually very nice. And there's a lot of potential with these dies. Okay. Paper. Oh, I love that. Becky, Paper Pals. Let's do it. Okay. We are officially christened the Paper Pals. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to start a Facebook group just for us, Paper Pals, and you will be invited to join. And it will give us a little place where we can share some stuff, and I can post the Zoom invitation so that everybody can find it. I love that, Becky. Thank you. You've got a lot. You're a good idea person. The Paper Pals, the Dandelion Cottage Design Paper Pals. Love it. All right. I think that's all the questions for the moment. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I'm going to be shoveling a lot of snow this weekend, I can tell. and I'll get some videoing done. So thank you so much for joining me today. Stay well, stay happy, and stay creative. And I will see you the next time.